I was a White House Fellow in Washington in the early, it would have been 1982 when Ronald Reagan was president.
Okay.
And that's where I got health care with type 1 diabetes. I was 29, which is a very late age to get
type 1.
Yeah.
Had you had it the whole time, or?
No. Just, I got usually there's something that happens that triggers it. And I had a virus, pneumonia, that was viral.
Okay.
And then 3 weeks later I had diabetes.
And how did you know, or how did your doctors know you had diabetes from it?
I lost 30 pounds in 6 weeks.
Wow.
And I couldn't see anything. Everything was blurry. And called a friend, and I was always thirsty. So I called a friend in Boston and asked him, I got these characteristics, what do you think I've got? And he said, oh, you've got diabetes. Because those are the 3 standard symptoms. And so I called my wife and I said, oh, Christine, I am so relieved I have diabetes. Because I thought I was going to die of cancer or something, you know, and just to know what the enemy is a big...
And has that been something that you've mostly managed through self-care since then, or have there been lots of, have there been sort of ups and downs with...
Well, I think actually it's a great example of if you bring the patient the tools, you can manage yourself very well.
Yeah.
So in what it's been now, 29 years, I've only been, I've lost consciousness 4 times in all of those years, which is, what the problem is if you have too much insulin,
okay, then
your blood sugar goes low and your brain shuts down.
Is that what they call diabetic coma?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. And
is 4 times, that's not much, or
it's nothing compared to the typical. But also then my highs, if your blood sugar is too high, that then creates the retina in your eye is destroyed.
Yeah.
And your kidneys stop working, and you lose your circulation in your feet and your knees, and they have to get amplified. And so these are awful diseases.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't have any. There's no any evidence at all that my retina is affected, and my kidneys are doing fine.
Your circulation's good and everything.
Yeah. So I feel very blessed.
And have you been on insulin the whole time?
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see all these little things. That's because I have to test my blood sugar 7 times a day to be sure I'm not too or too high. And then if it's too low, everywhere I go I have these wonderful things. And sometimes I'll be so desperate for a Snickers bar that I give myself insulin that would drop my blood glucose down, so I have to take that.
Oh, so yes.